What's up, guys? This is Matt from BTT Gaming, and today we're going to be looking at the new and improved Floowandereeze. Now, in Battle of Chaos, Floowandereeze received a new support card in Floowandereeze and the Advent of Adventure, and let me just tell you, Advent of Adventure made this deck a top-tier deck, made it competitive, made it meta, which is awesome. You know, when this deck first came out before this support, people were like, yeah, this deck is pretty good, but it's not in that upper tier yet. Now it is. Now we're seeing it all over the place. We're going to go through the card by card, and we're also going to look at some replays as well. First, we have Floowandereeze M-Pen. This is kind of like one of the Floowandereeze boss monsters. Snowell is the other one, but M-Pen is better than Snowell, so it can have your opponent's monsters. It can flip monsters. And it also has that effect of giving you another chance to normal summon a winged beast monster. So, very good. We have 3 Floowandereeze and Egglim. Again, just like a lot of the other Floowandereeze cards, when it's normal summon, with this guy you do get a search, but also it lets you normal summon another winged beast monster after that. That's kind of the theme you'll see with all the Floowandereeze monsters. That's kind of their gimmick per se. Next, we have the best card, the monster card in the deck, Floowandereeze and Robina. This is the card you want to see turn 1. You normal summon. This is the Ash card right here. This is what people ash. You normal summon to grab your Egglim, and then if you're able to get that through, you're pretty much full combo at that point. We have 2 Floowandereeze and Stree. Floowandereeze and Stree is good because it can banish, and it can give you those really clutch banish moments, especially if you're going up against decks that utilize Desi Hero with the Phoenix Enforcer fusion. So this can be really, really clutch. We also have tokens. So again, just like all the other Floowandereeze monsters, use that extra normal summon. And with this one, you can target one of your banished Floowandereeze cards, add it to your hand. And another thing about Floowandereeze, these cards love being banished. Alright, when they're destroyed, they get banished. Things like that. So, very, very good. Next, we have Mist Valley Apex Avian. Now, this is a negate in the deck, and he's very easy to bring out. Once per chain, when a card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can target one Mist Valley card, which is Mist Valley Apex Avian, you control, return that target to the hand, and if you do, negate the activation. So you can really just loop this card, because you're not tributing it, you're not destroying it, you're not banishing it, you're sending it back to the hand. And the way the engine works is Floowandereeze lets you get an extra normal summon if it's a winged beast. Oh look, not only is Mist Valley Apex Avian a Mist Valley card, but it's also a winged beast, so very, very good card in this deck. Next, we have Rise of the Mega Monarch. Again, another winged beast. Once you get that extra normal summon, you can clear out their field really well. He's searchable in this deck, he's easy to bring out. And you can also bring out with just one tribute if you tribute M-Pen also. We also have Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds, your floodgate of the deck. Neither player can special summon monsters except wind monsters. Very good. Next, we're going to the hand traps, the monster hand traps. Dimension Shifter. Really works well with this deck. If you have no cards in your graveyard, which is not often you will, especially in the early turns, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard until the end of the next turn. Any card sent to the graveyard is banished. Instead, this card is devastating because it only helps you, right? Unless you're having a mirror match or something, or a deck where cards like being banished. In this deck, your cards like being banished, so that's okay. Dimension Shifter has no effect on you, but it has all the effects on your opponent. With this card, you can shut an opponent's turn down because they don't want their best cards banished. Alright, Dimension Shifter, great hand trap in this deck. 3 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 3 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Ghost Ogre is a hand trap that is seeing more play in this format in particular because of stuff like Adventure and things like that. Ghost Ogre, very good. We already talked about Floowandereeze and the Advent of Adventure. Banish 1 Winged Beast monster from your hand or face up on the field. Add 1 Floowandereeze monster or Floowandereeze field spell, so it's a terraforming also from your deck to your hand. Then gain 500 life points for some reason. You can only activate 1 Floowandereeze Advent of Adventure per turn. So this is either a quick play Rhoda type, where you're banishing a Winged Beast monster, which, oh, by the way, Floowandereeze cards like to be banished, or it's a quick play terraforming if you banish a Winged Beast monster. Floowandereeze Advent of Adventure, really, really good. 3 Pot of Extravagance. If you have Pot of Prosperity, I would play Prosperity over this. I don't own that, but Extravagance is still good because you still get your draw 2. Pot of Duality, what's nice about this is you can activate it after you use Extravagance because it doesn't count as a draw, and also you're never special summoning in this deck, so that drawback isn't going to affect you at all. Next, we have 3 Floowandereeze in the Magnificent Map, the Field Spell. Very, very good card. You can banish a Floowandereeze monster from your deck. Well, target a Floowandereeze monster in your hand, banish a Floowandereeze monster from your deck to normal summon that on your turn, but on your opponent's turn, right, if your opponent normal summons a monster, you can immediately, after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 Floowandereeze monster. So if they normal Alistair, whoo, that's a real problem. Really good card. This is one of those cards in Floowandereeze where you literally get to play during your opponent's turn, because your M-Pen and your Robina, per their effects, are going to go back into your hand before your turn is over. So if they normal summon with this map on the field, you can go ahead and normal summon your Robina and just do the combo again on their turn. And that can be devastating, because if you go full combo there, you can get a Ryza out and clear off anything they put on their board during their turn. Or you can put a barrier statue on there, and now they can't special summon. Magnificent Map, amazing, amazing card. Required at 3, you'll want to see this. Floowandereeze and the Unexplored Winds. You can conduct tribute summons that require 2 tributes by sending 1 monster you control and 1 monster your opponent controls to the graveyard instead of tributing. Really, really good with Ryza. Really, really good with M-Pen. Alright, during your main phase, you can reveal up to 2 Winged Beast monsters in your hand and place them at the bottom of your deck in any order. Then draw cards equal to the number of cards placed. Alright, so if you're really looking for Robina, okay, or you're looking for a specific thing and maybe your hand is sort of has too much in it because sometimes, like, you don't need every Floowandereeze card in your hand, you can just put them back in the deck and draw 2. Really, really good card. Must include in this deck. Called by to negate the hand traps. This is really important again because you don't want your Robina ashed. Terraforming to search the map. We have 3 Infinite Impermanence, which is another hand trap. And then 1 Floowandereeze and the Dreaming Town. I have 1 in this one, but if you want to run 2, I understand that. This card reads, during the main phase, immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 level 4 or lower Winged Beast monster. If you tribute summon a level 7 or higher monster while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card. Change all other monsters your opponent controls to face down defense position. You can only use it once per turn. So, what's nice about this, a lot like the map, it's letting you play on your opponent's turn. It's letting you get those normal summons on your opponent's turn, and if you can go full combo with that, it's devastating. So, the extra deck, you know, this is just a bunch of random stuff. You have some Lyric stuff. I just have Stardust in here for no reason. Like, take those out, put in some Tri-Brigade, just, you know, because reasons. Not really using the extra deck for much of anything. And the side, again, this is very format specific. 2 Nibiru, 2 DD Crow. DD Crow is a pretty good hand trap right now, again, because of cards like Phoenix Enforcer. 3 Token Collector for, you know, Brave Engine and Sword Soul, stuff like that. 2 Lightning Storm, 2 Cosmic Cyclone to deal with back row, 2 Dark Lord No More to shut down the gates. Most of these are just going second cards. Harpy's Feather Duster, and I have another Dreaming Town in here just in case. So, this was the Floowandereeze deck profile, the new and improved Floowandereeze deck profile. So we're going to go and take a look at some replays. So I have 2 Imperm. Send the Robina, Imperm the Eglin. Alright, he's going to bring out the Robina. Alright, Imperm the Robina. So he's kind of screwed. So Floowandereeze Mirror Match, very interesting, right? Let's draw. There's Extravagance, get the Extravagance, banish 6, he has no negate. Alright, we have the map. We're gonna set. Not much we can do there. Alright. Prosperity. He'll get his looks. He's gonna get the continuous spell. Same old kind of stuff. And then we're gonna go over the map here. But he had another map! He had another map! No! I'm gonna pass by here, but draw the Rabina. Let's go. He had the map and Forbidden Droplet. Oh my god. What a disaster this is. I'm a gold sarcophagus. That's a kind of a brick. Not sure what this is all about. Okay, end phase. I need something good. Duality, that's good. We're gonna look at the top. Imperm, terraforming. Alright, we'll get the imperm. Pretty big. Again, terraforming, not that great. He'll just attack directly. We need something big here. Another Rabina off the top. He has no negates to that. So we're going to add the Eglin, activate Eglin. We're going to add Ryza, tribute for Ryza. We're going to send that back to deck. We're going to add Rabina Eglin back to hand. We're going to send the Link back to the extra deck. Boom, 2800 to the face. The tides have turned now very, very quickly. And he's going to activate the thing, but now we have our trapped normal Rabina. Get the Rabina search. We're going to normal Eglin. Get the Eglin search. We're going to summon Stree. We're going to banish Karibo. We're going to summon Apex Avian. And now we're in the driver's seat here. This is what this deck can do, right? Chainlink 4. Wow, this is just a mess, isn't it? Apex Avian, we're going to negate the field spell and destroy it. He's going to activate the continuous spell, get his 2 cards. He attacks. Not really worried about that. Alright, what we get? Oh, Barrier Statue is useless. We have Rabina. Rabina Chainlink 1. Stree Chainlink 2. We're going to summon Stree. Activate Stree. We're going to banish. We're going to Apex Avian back on the field. Add back Eglin. Add back Rabina. Battle phase. Boom. 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 Right to the face. He's in a bad spot. He does have a Rabina in hand, though. And let's see what he can come up with. 2 Barrier Statues. Interesting. Activate the field spell. Activate the quick play. We're going to Apex Avian, Advent of Adventure. We're going to Imperm the Rabina and also chain our map, and boom. Come on. You're telling me that the Floowandereeze mirror match isn't interesting? That actually had a lot of interaction to it. Not gonna lie. Let's see. I saved a couple replays. Who's this even against? Union Driver. Extrav, get 2 draws, activate the field spell. We're going to send Rabina, summon Eglin, activate Rabina, add to hand. Normal Rabina, get the Rabina search. We're going to get Barrier Statue. We're going to get M-Pen as 1. We're going to add Eglin back to hand. We're going to summon Stree. We're going to banish, get a normal summon, Barrier Statue, boom. Not a bad setup. I wish we were able to summon the Apex Avian. So ABC is interesting. Eglin, so now we can just play on their turn, which is really, really fun. We're going to normal Rabina, get the Rabina search. Alright, we're going to Ryza. We're going to get rid of these cards off their field. And we're going to add cards back to our hand. We're also going to activate our trap to get another normal summon. And then activate the effect, which will add our Rabina back to hand. Now we can normal summon Apex Avian. Look at what this deck can do. It's crazy. It's crazy what this deck can do. Yeah, he had no responses to that. No responses to that. Let's see. Oh, this is against Invoke Shadal. Normal Alistair. Imperm that. Get it out. Dimension Shifter. Now he's going to have to banish if he wants to do anything. Our turn, we have Rabina in hand. We're going to Extrav, banish 6. He ashes it though, no big deal because he uses the ash. He uses the ash on the freaking Extravagance. So now we can just Rabina. Oh my god, feels good. M-Pen, get Rabina, get Eglin back to hand. Good stuff, good stuff. We get our quick play spell, which is nice, which will give us a 500 point boost. We also get the field spell because of it. We also have duality. We'll get a ghost ogre to have a hand trap in our hand, which is pretty funny. send our Stree, normal, Rabina. We're going to set, enter battle phase, activate the effect to half Alistair, and hit him for a lot of damage. What does he have here? Harpy's Feather Duster, but we're going to chain the trap and still get our play anyway. Really, really good. Really, really good. Okay, Eggland, get Apex Avian, summon Apex Avian. Rabina back to hand. Now we have our negate on field. Oh wait, by the way, that was on their turn. So now we can just Rabina. He'll Lancia, but we'll Avian. We just add the Avian back to hand. We'll Rabina, get our search, get our Eggland, summon Eggland. Activate Eggland, get our search. We'll tribute them for Ryza. Ryza will send that face down card back to their deck. We'll get Rabina and Eggland back to hand. Boom. Battle phase. 700. 2700 for the win. Whoo! So do we have any others? Oh, this is a monster hand. Going up against another Invoke Dogmatico. We're going to quick play. He asks the Rabina, but what's nice about this is we can still quick play, get our field spell, activate the field spell, send it to normal summon Eggland. We're going to get Rabina back, but he imperms. Oh my gosh, that's just rough. So we don't have a really good opening board here, but let's see what they have. Magical Meltdown. Ash the Magical Meltdown. Get it out of my face. He'll normal summon Squamata. But we're going to activate our map to normal Rabina to search Eggland, normal Eggland, search our M-Pen, activate M-Pen, activate Rabina, activate Eggland to add them back to hand. This is all on his turn, by the way. He's in battle phase, so he'll attack our Eggland. Doesn't matter. Our turn. Draw phase. Extravagance. Perfect. We'll banish 6. We'll draw 2. Oh, we drew a duality, so we're going to get one more card out of this. Alright, we get our Ghost Ogre. We get Terraforming. We're thinning out the deck at this point. Normal Rabina. We get our Barrier Statue, normal Eggland. We add our Ryza. We're going to tribute for our Ryza. We're going to send Squanta back. Send back the face down, which I believe was Super Poly. So now he's going to be wide open for some stuff here. We add a bunch of cards back to hand. Our map, we're going to send Stree to summon the Toucan guy. We're going to get Stree back to hand. Now our battle phase, boom. 800, 2700, 2800. And we're in a pretty good spot. He does have that Super Poly, though. And he surrendered. He had nothing he could do. Oh, my goodness. Was that our last Floowandereeze? Nope, we have more. I have Snowell in this one, by the way. Don't mind that. We're going to Duality. What do we get? We're going to add our Stree. We have our Magnificent Map. Activate Map. But he has Ghost Ogre. Oh no! Anyway, another map, Summon Stree. We're going to banish the one map, so we have a body on the board. This isn't really looking that good. He'll evenly match. Here, he'll Fusion Destiny. He'll get DPE out. This is going to be a challenge. We're going to Ghost over the DPE. Okay, end phase. So now we have an empty board. Alright, so we have a lot of work to do here. We're not in a very good spot. And we're going to add our Stree and our map back to hand with Toucan. Activate Stree to send the Plasma, or banish the Plasma. He's going to Phoenix Enforcer. We have our Toucan back. We have our map. We're going to send Rabina, summon Token. We're going to add Rabina back to hand, swing for 500, but still, we're not in the best of spots here. It's their turn. He's going to get DPE back, and he's just going to attack our Toucan. It's our turn. He's going to... Now, this is interesting. He activates his DPE from hand. He'll bring it back. We're going to Rabina. We're going to Stree. Add Stree and Toucan back to hand. He's going to activate the Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer, though. So we're going to lose cards, but we get Stree back to hand. Now, watch this. We're going to normal Eggland. And he's going to activate his Phoenix Enforcer. We get another summon. We're going to summon Stree to banish his Phoenix Enforcer. We get another normal summon. 500, 700, 800. Phoenix Enforcer is not a problem now. Alright, we do not have to worry about Phoenix Enforcer. He does get Celestial on board, though, but I'm not too worried about that. We're in the driver's seat. We get Dimension Shifter, which is useless now. Normal, Rabina, Chain, Stree, and he surrendered. He had nothing else he could do. I mean, good lord. Stree can be a clutch card. Stree is like the Farfa of the deck, where, like, you can get that clutch banish. But my goodness. Yeah, such a really good deck. I think this is our last Floowandereeze replay. Again, Dimension Shifter, turn 1. Everything gets banished until the end of their turn. We're going to chain our adventure. We're going to get our Robina out. We're going to add Stree. We're going to add Egglin. Summon Egglin to get our search. We're going to summon M-Pen, activate M-Pen, activate Egglin, activate Robina, get them back to hand. We're going to add the trap. We're going to summon Stree to banish Shifter. We're going to summon Egglin. We're going to activate our map. We're going to set our trap card. It is their turn. Pod Duality. Now, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of nervous. Oh, they're playing Floowandereeze too? I don't know. And summon Fairy Tail Luna. Interesting. So, but on their turn, we'll activate our trap. Robina to search Egglin. We're going to tribute Ryza to send those cards back. Activate Robina. Activate Egglin to get them back to hand. Alright, he was able to push back our Ryza, though, which is kind of annoying. But that was during their turn. See, I even forgot it was during our turn. Summon Robina. Get our search. Summon Egglin. He'll summon Egglin, no big deal. We're just going to attack now. 700, 2700. That was it. And man,